What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, we're going to be doing our channel update for January. A happy last day of January to all of you guys watching. Just going to talk about what, happened with the channel this month and talk about some future ideas. I also had asked you guys in a community post if there were any questions. I did get a couple of them, so I do want to respond to them, and I'll do that towards the end of this video. Let me know, by the way, in the comments here, if there's anything you want to ask me, any comments, any questions, anything like that. Let me know. I can either do it for the next, channel update, or I could just respond to it normally, okay? So, one thing I forgot this month is that it was a year anniversary of Podcast Now Plus. We actually started this channel. I think I opened the channel up on January 14th, and then the first video I posted was January 15th. So it was over a full year, and I thought, I forgot about that. I wanted to do something special for that. So we'll do it for year two. We'll have to wait an entire other year, but that's okay. I think we've done phenomenal in the year that this channel has been around. It's funny listening. I went back and watched the very first video I did on this channel. It's funny to hear it say PS Edition, even though now it's obviously Podcast Now Plus. I like where this channel is at. I know people have asked me about, the difference between this channel and Podcast Now. That was even a question, which again, I will address. We're hopefully at the time I'm recording this at around 2,600 subscribers. I don't think we can do 3,000 in February, but definitely in March, I think we can hit 3,000, which is right along where I want to be. This month was very good. And I've been telling my wife, January has been a pretty solid month in terms of views, in terms of subscribers. It's never good in terms of revenue, right? But that's just YouTube in general. January is one of the worst months of the entire year, and it's a huge drop. If you guys want to know the behind the scenes of YouTube, it's not the worst month. In fact, I believe there are two other months in the year, in a full year, that have worse kind of rates that you get paid in. But because it comes off the highest month, December, which is the highest month, and the January comes after it, it definitely looks like a much bigger blow. Now, one thing I want to talk to you guys about is, and this is a question, this is something I want to hear you guys' opinions on. Where we're at right now is, I feel, where we have that Tuesday through Saturday news stuff. I think for the most part, unless there's literally nothing that happens, which, there are times of the year where things are quieter, movies, games, entertainment related. But to be flat out honest with you, that's kind of ended right now, really on until I think even July should be kind of busy, and then August kind of picks up. There's only a couple patches where we really are completely dead. We just saw that around the Christmas time, right? There was around 3.5 weeks where there was literally nothing. So I had to get pretty creative. I had to think of my own ideas, basically, is what I'm saying. But no, in all honesty, we've been doing Tuesday through Saturday has just been news. If there's something news related, I'll put it on this channel. Funny enough, sometimes I'll put news on this channel that does better than the news I put on the main channel, which I guess, it's actually fine. I've said it before. I actually kind of like that. I like that this channel gets a little bit more visibility because of it. I'm completely okay with that. But that's Tuesday through Saturday. Now, Sunday and Monday, generally, I tend to get a little bit more creative. But creative as in, I just literally think of something. There's really no rhyme or reason. There's no, you guys can't predict, I don't think, what I'm going to be talking about on those days, right? I mean, maybe the last day of every month is a channel update, which this month obviously happens to end on a Sunday. So this worked out rather well. And then tomorrow, when I'm recording this video, I don't even know what I've done for tomorrow. So I'm asking you, this is a question I guess I want to ask you guys. Again, you guys are really amazing. I'm really happy with the support you guys have given me. And I've said it before, there's a lot of consistency on this channel as opposed to Podcast Now. And I think it's probably because I've kept things a little bit more niched in this channel. You guys know to expect either movie or gaming news for the most part. Sometimes I'll cover a specific game if I'm trying to do additional videos. Like when Predator came out, I did a couple help in-game help videos on this channel. But for the most part, you guys know what to expect. I think that's why there's not so much fluctuation in the views here. A lot of the videos they'll do, the low is very similar for all of the videos. Sometimes one will do completely terrible, and sometimes some will do really, really well, right? Because they'll kind of get out there to other people. But I want to ask you guys, is there something you want to see, a series on Sundays and Mondays? Early on in this channel, I had made it as a help channel, right, for Podcast Now. That's still what it is. But I also want it to be an experimental channel where I tried things out, and maybe if they were successful, I would move them to the main channel. Now, I actually did that. I had done top lists, like top 5, top 3s. I had done those before, but I had stopped for a long time. I tried it on this channel. It did reasonably well. I did it on the main channel, and I've been doing it on the main channel now. I even started doing the PlayStation Plus predictions. I did that a couple times early on last year on this channel, and they actually did really well. I think I did it once or twice on the main channel, but mainly I actually kept that one here. So, 2 parts actually to that question. One, is there a series you guys want to see on Sunday and Monday? Something that every Sunday and Monday you know to expect this. Now, it doesn't have to be like every Sunday is let me give an example. I'm never going to do this, okay? This is just an example. Like a Batman video. So every single Sunday you can expect a Batman video. I don't exactly mean that. I mean a ranking. Like a list, or like something. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. I'm sure I could think of things if I just sat here in complete silence and thought of it. But if there's something you guys want to see, I would say not related to one specific thing. I kind of do that on the main channel, right? I got the Scream videos, Pirates, Arkham, or like, Gotham Knights, Hogwarts Legacy. So that's the channel that like weekly or bi-weekly I try to do. Like I try and keep it on that same topic for a video, right? So for this channel, I kind of want to keep it a little bit more open. So I want to know if you guys want anything specific on that, and then if you guys do, I'll definitely take that into consideration and try it probably next week, right? And we'll just keep going on from there. 2 final things. Number 1 is live streams. So, we had tried live streaming on this channel 2 weeks ago. In fact, if you guys are watching this video right now, we're going to live stream today on this channel, okay? What we're going to try and do, and this is a Twitch thing as well, but we're going to try like every other week, back and forth. So, every Friday we stream on Podcast Now, okay? That's a for sure thing. We've kind of always done that at least once a week. Sometimes we, actually for a while, we did it twice a week, but we're always going to do that at least one time a week, okay? Holidays aside, all right? This channel, and then on the weekend, okay, Arthur, our friend Arthur Aviator, as you guys may know him, he streams on Twitch, and then Sunday, Christy and I either stream on Twitch or we stream here. Normally, we were just doing Twitch. We're going to try and mix up. We're going to go back and forth. Do Twitch, do here, go back and forth, okay? So, every other week. So, that's something to keep in mind, and let us know if you guys want more streams here. We did it again 2 weeks ago, and we had a lot of fun. I enjoyed streaming on this channel. Okay. Final thing, maybe rapid, maybe not. We'll do the question, the Q&A thing. Only 4 questions, so not that many to go through. And also, again, if you guys want to ask me anything, you want to comment on something, definitely let me know in the comments below. And I'm recording this quite a few days before the video goes up, so who knows, maybe there'll be more comments, and I kind of feel bad, but it's okay. I'm going to start with the one that maybe was asked to me as a joke, because I probably already answered it before, but how long have you played Arkham? I played Arkham since Arkham Asylum. I got the game like a week after, or not even a week, like a few days after the game came out. I saw the IGN review. I believe they gave it a 9, and I was like, you know what? I barely have heard about this game, but this looks absolutely amazing. I had money. I was actually kind of young, but I don't know. I had a stack of money, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go buy it. And I bought it. I played it, and the rest is history, right? Will you ever make a BioShock video or a Metal Gear video, and why did you start YouTube? So double question. Yes, both of them I will make on Metal Gear and BioShock. BioShock closer to... BioShock when we, I would say, get something. Like, all we get now is job postings. We really don't know all that much about the game, but once that game gets going, oh my god, that'll definitely be like a series. That'll be something I cover quite often. I love BioShock. And Metal Gear, I love Metal Gear. I just don't know the lore. I don't really know too much about it. Like, I haven't played a lot of the older ones. Metal Gear 5, I only played like some of it. But like the Metal Gear remake that Bluepoint seemingly is making, I would absolutely cover. And I would play, and hopefully I would actually beat it. And then why did I start YouTube? I wanted to be like kind of funny. That's the reason. Greg Miller, Colin Moriarty, remember they did Podcast Beyond before that, and I loved Podcast Beyond. I really, really loved it. And when they moved to Kind of Funny, I watched their whatever it was called, and their Kind of Funny, podcast, and I wanted to do kind of the same thing. I was working at a sporting goods store at the time, like a part-time. I was still young. It was a part-time job, and there was this guy there, and he was a nice guy, and he was kind of all over. He did a lot of different things in life, let's just say, and we would talk about all of these different kinds of topics when we were at work, because the job was dead. No one really ever came in, so all the people that worked there, we kind of formed a bond with each other, and we had talked about, that I wanted to do one, and would he want to do it with me, and then I started it. So Podcast Now, the name is different. The story of the name is different, and one day maybe I'll tell the story. But it really was a podcast. I know people will say now, like, you listen to me on the way home from work or, at school. It's very easy to just listen to. You don't even necessarily need to watch the videos. Well, that's what it was originally, is we sat at a table and we recorded a podcast and we just talked about random topics, not even game. We actually stayed away from games and movies. We try to talk about just things in the world, things in life, and that's kind of how it all started. I'll one day tell, maybe for like a special, hit like a subscriber milestone, I'll tell the story of like the beginning of podcast now. I think that'd be a lot of fun to do. So thank you YouTube for the questions. Next, so what types of things will be on this channel that differs from Podcast Now? So again, I've talked about the long-term goal with this channel, which hopefully would be like a morning show kind of thing, where if I'm not as busy with Podcast Now. So they're really, and I know I say that, and it's like, well, when will that happen? I don't know. I actually myself, sitting here right now, I do not know. I would like to, like, one day not do as much stuff. And also, by the way, that also just comes with, like, I do everything. So, I mean, Christy, my wife, she does the thumbnails, but I do everything else. So I come up with the topics, I obviously record, and then I edit them. And I know they're not the flashiest videos in the world, but when you do as many videos as me, it still takes the majority of the day to edit all these videos, okay? It doesn't take so long to record them, but it takes most of the day to put them all together, render them, upload them, get all the stuff that you just need to make a video, and do that. So, one day, hopefully, maybe an editor could do that for me, right? Obviously paid, okay? So hopefully one day soon, one day over the next year or so, we can get that going, and then it opens up more time for me. If I'm only recording, if I'm only planning things, oh my God, I'd have so much. What am I going to do with my life? I'd have so much time. So that would open up a lot of other things where it'd be like a talk show kind of stuff. So that, I think, over the next year, 2 years, 3 years, I guess, max, but definitely I hope within the next couple of years, you would see a massive change where this channel is going to be obviously it's going to be me. I talk the same and all that kind of stuff, but it's going to be much different than Podcast Now. Right now, to be honest with you, there's not much. And also, to be honest with you, though, that's why I asked about the Sunday, Monday thing. Right now, the Tuesday through Saturday news of the day, I do that on Podcast Now as well. It's just obviously not the same news story. So that's very similar to what you get on the main channel. It's just a different news story. But on Sunday and Monday, I would like to maybe do something that's completely different. So definitely maybe a Let's Play, maybe something. So let me know, again, in the comments what you guys think about all that. And is your streaming format going to change eventually where you will stream alone? Hopefully that's not a dig at Christy. I don't, but I'm going to assume that you're not doing that. I don't know, honestly. I used to obviously stream by myself. Christy and I weren't like together from the very beginning, right? So I used to stream by myself. It's much easier to have somebody, really, but obviously she does a phenomenal job, and people get to know her, and I think people have formed a relationship with her. So I love having her. I think she's really, really good in the live stream. She obviously helps with all the comments, and back when I did it by myself, we'd have like 5, 6, even when Christy started, being like when we were together, okay, and we live streamed together. At the beginning, we only had like 10 to 12 people would be like the high in a live stream. And over time, we've gotten it now on the main channel, at least, right? Where it can get to 30, they can get to 40, it can get to 50. Sometimes they can even, the highest are like 70, 80. And when you have that many people, and I like to talk a lot and people like to ask me questions, you need somebody to read it. And I'm a guy who likes to respond to people, right? I don't want it to be a live stream. I know there are. I absolutely know there are. There's live streams where you just watch the person play, and their personality kind of carries it, but they don't respond to you at all. They don't even, it seems like sometimes some of them don't even care that you're there. I never really want to be that. We'll see where it goes. Like, when there's hundreds of people in the live stream, obviously something has to change, but for now, I like reading the comments, and I can't read, if there's 50 people in the live stream, I can't read the amount of comments we will get when that happens, or, and that has happened in the past. I can't do it without Christy. So I would never kick her out. It's completely her choice. The talk show thing I'm talking about on this channel probably would just be me, though. So I see variations. I see like different kinds of live streams going forward where it won't just be a Friday gaming session with Christy and I and doing that. If there's a different kind of live stream, yeah, I could see it doing it by myself, but it depends on what it is, basically. So I think that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I really, really do appreciate it. You guys rock. I love it. It's a small community, but I love this community. I really, really do, and I hope to see this community grow over the next year and hopefully keep it very tight-knit, which I do believe it is right now. So again, any comments, any questions, let me know in the comments. I assume you guys are all subscribed by now, so I won't even tell you to do that. New video every single day, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's.